Before and after. God entered my life before God. Stepped in, the silent battle. Before God entered my life, I wore a smile that never reached my heart. People saw strength, confidence, and a person who could handle anything. But the truth was different. Inside, I was falling apart. I carried wounds that I never spoke about, rejections that stayed in my chest, heartbreaks that stole my sleep, and disappointments that piled up until they felt heavier than my body. I helped everyone, but no one truly helped me. I showed up for others, but nobody noticed when I disappeared. Every night, I found myself sitting in the dark, replaying painful memories, wondering why nothing ever worked for me. I felt invisible in a world full of people, lonely in rooms that were crowded, lost even when I looked put together. This was the before. Not evil, not unworthy, just empty, exhausted, and tired of pretending. I reached a point where I whispered, "God, if you're real, I need you." And that whisper changed everything. The moment, everything began to shift. God didn't show up in a loud voice or a big miracle. He didn't appear in the sky or rewrite my life overnight. He came quietly, softly, gently. At first, I didn't even realize it was him. People who drained my energy started leaving. Doors I desperately wanted opened suddenly closed. Situations that once broke me lost their power. I felt confused. I thought I was losing everything. But in reality, God was removing everything that was blocking my healing. He whispered to my heart, "I'm not punishing you. I'm protecting you." Suddenly, the things I thought were losses became blessings in disguise. The loneliness I feared became a safe space for transformation. The pain I hated became the platform God used to rebuild me. I didn't see it clearly then, but the shift had begun. The healing. God rebuilt me. Slowly, God didn't rush my healing. He took his time, because real healing takes time. He showed me the wounds I ignored. He helped me face the emotions I buried. He taught me that crying didn't make me weak. It made me human. He peeled off the layers of fear, insecurity, guilt, and shame I wore for years. He removed toxic thoughts one by one. He softened my heart where it was hardened and strengthened it where it was weak. I began to understand that God wasn't just fixing my life. He was fixing me. I learned to forgive. I learned to let go. I learned to stop blaming myself for things that were never my fault. Every day, God built me into someone stronger, wiser, and more peaceful. Not someone perfect, but someone healed. This was the part of the story where I realized God doesn't just change your situation. He changes you. After God entered, a life with purpose. After God stepped in, I saw life differently. Nothing outside me had changed dramatically, but everything inside me had. I felt lighter, calmer, more grounded. Peace became my new normal. Hope became my mindset. Faith became my weapon. People who once walked over me no longer had access to me. Situations that once made me cry no longer controlled me. The things that used to break me became reminders of how far I've come. God gave me new strength. Not loud strength, but quiet strength. Strength that doesn't need to prove anything to anyone. Strength that stands firm even in storms. I didn't become perfect. I became aligned. Aligned with God's timing, God's plan, God's purpose. And for the first time in my life, I felt like I was finally becoming the person God always saw in me. Your after is coming. 2, if you are reading this while still in your before season, hear this. You are not forgotten. You are not stuck. You are not alone. God is preparing your after, even if you don't see it, even if it feels silent, even if it feels slow. God does his best work in the dark. He heals silently. He rebuilds quietly. He transforms gradually. Your tears are not wasted. Your heartbreak is not the end. Your waiting is not punishment. It's preparation.